All right, good morning, traders. Today is October 16th, 2024. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody out there in digital land. I'm talking about Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, Instagram, Twitter. Everybody, thank you for being here. All right, my SPY pivot this morning, 581.82 above it. I'm a bull, below it, I'm a bear. All of the Fab Five still in daily uptrends with those big red candles. I know it. Still in uptrends. We'll see how long they can hold on. SPY closed with a 2-hour downtrend and a 10-minute downtrend. SPY, QQQ, and Diamond Dow closed with lower highs and lower lows inside their bullish traps over the 17 EMAs. FNGU made a lower high and a lower low, just like the other three, closing under a bullish trap over the 17 EMA. IWM made a higher high and a higher low, closing over a bullish trap over the 17. Gold and silver, both in uptrends, both made lower highs and lower lows, closing above bullish traps over their 17 EMAs. Not sure that's right. I thought they made higher highs and higher lows. I'll have to recheck that. UNG in an uptrend made an inside day, closing below a bearish trap under the 17 EMA. USO started a downtrend, made a lower high and a lower low, closing below a bearish trap and under the 17 EMA. US dollar index in an uptrend, closed near the 103.25 area. Still waiting for this to turn around on that US dollar. All right, let's go take a look at some charts. And let's see what we get here. Escape there. K4. I just want to check out gold and silver. And what did I have there? Gold and silver made lower highs. No, they made higher highs and higher lows. I got to change that. All right. So I wanted to make sure. I thought I got that wrong. There's the 16th. Yeah. Okay, let's go back and take a look at the SPY. All right, for the SPY, we got a lower high, lower low, closing in the bullish trap. That's underneath the 3 EMA, but above the 8 EMA. Okay, so closing in the bullish trap over the 17 EMA. We're still bullish here. My SPY pivot this morning is going to be 581.82. Here's the 10-minute chart if you want to see where that lines up. Okay, you can see here's the, that's right, 581.82, yes. Kind of lines up with this peak right there and these this bullish engulfing and this tail right there. So 581.82, that lines up with that. So we're looking for price to come back up over the pivot. For marching orders today, okay, if we're underneath the pivot, all right, and we have a 10-minute downtrend, I'm looking for red erases green. The first red erases green would be right about here, 579.12. That would be red in the pre-market, erasing the green, and that would be an entry to go short at 579.12. Above the pivot, okay, looking for green erases red, looking for something over 582.31. All right, that would be an entry for a 10-minute uptrend coming up through the pivot. 582.31, right about there. Okay, so we got a 10-minute, as you can see into the close. Got a 10-minute downtrend coming into the close. Got a 2-hour downtrend coming into the close right here. Daily uptrend, you can see on the daily chart, we're still in a daily uptrend. Okay, so here's the prior high, anchored VWAP. You can see price action is still up above that. All right, just need uptrends to play to show us that the money is coming into the market. Okay, so you need uptrends over the all-time high, the prior all-time high anchored VWAP. So we have targets up here of 587.48, and the next one up here is 605.28. We'll see how far we get with those, but today we're looking for the follow-through on this big red candle to the downside. Okay, we're going to see if we're going to get any follow-through. It's just one candle. All right, want to see if we're going to get follow-through from that. So there's SPY on the daily chart. Okay, so 582.81, 581.82, excuse me, is our pivot. So above it, we're bulls. Below it, we're bears. So there's SPY. QQQ kind of did the same move, all right? So QQQ yesterday, all right, you can see it's still up over the prior all-time high, the all-time high anchored VWAP. Price action, bearish engulfing, looking for follow-through on QQQ. QQQ closed in the bullish trap over the rising 17 EMA. Again, just like SPY, lower high, lower low. All right, let's take a look at Diamond Dow. Diamond Dow, same thing. Lower high, lower low, closing inside the bullish trap over the rising 17 EMA. Still, both of them still up over their either prior all-time high anchored VWAPs or all-time high anchored VWAPs. Okay, so there's Diamond Dow. Let's take a look at FNGU. So here's FNGU making higher lows and higher highs, so it's still in an uptrend. Here's the all-time high anchored VWAP. Okay, we had a 5-day move up. Could be expecting either a 1-day pullback or maybe even a 2-day pullback. But you can see here's a 5-day move to the upside. Now they need a rest. And then we've got our anchored VWAP right there. Just need an uptrend to get bullish on this. There's FNGU. All right, FNGU, lower high, lower low. Closing under the bullish trap, but over the 17 EMA. Still bullish. So all of the Fab Five still bullish. IWM. Yesterday's price action, higher low, higher high, closing over the bullish trap, over the rising 17 EMA, and up over the 2024 high anchored VWAP there in an uptrend. That looks bullish. That'd be nice to play that one to the upside. So there's IWM hanging out in quadrant 4, making higher highs and higher lows. On our technicals, we spent the day in the buy zone, knocking on the door of the buyer's chop zone. There's T2122. Okay, still bull flagging up here. I like that. T2123, believe it or not, made new all-time highs yesterday. Okay, so we had some buying at the beginning of the day and then a meltdown afterwards, after the noon hour. On the 3-bar chart, putting in 3 more green candle bars here. Price action up over the rising 200s. Same as on the 15-minute chart. Price up over the rising 200, just kind of running away with space here. So we'll see what they want to do with this today. All right, maybe a pullback, gap fill, not sure. But you see right here, here's a clue we're getting bullish. If you looked at the prior day's price action, you got a bullish gap that never got filled. You got to move up and then a consolidation higher. You see you got to move up and then move to the right. Move up, hold the higher ground. Move up, hold the higher ground. Move up, not holding the higher ground, kind of giving it up there. All right, but I see the pre-market this morning, and it looks like IWM's right back up there at the highs. So there's T2123. We could be going higher again today. Okay, so there's T2123 3-bar chart. You see price, the 200 SMA pulling up through these prior all-time highs right through here. Going to probably climb right up into here, which was our September all-time high when back before we got to October. This was an all-time high in September. And looking like price 200 is going to slide up right up over that. It's nice. You can see a lot of space opening up between the rising 200 and the price action. On our FNGU indicator, we've got price action just selling off from the beginning of the day to the end of the day. What I don't like is a move lower and holding the lower ground. Okay, not a good sign. Okay, I do wish they get back up over this 200 SMA. It is what it is. They're still in quadrant 4. I'm still bullish. As long as they stay in the upper third, I'm still bullish. They are consolidating on top of this consolidation. That's a good thing. But they are also consolidating underneath this consolidation. That's not a great thing. Okay, so we have to keep an eye on this one today. because this is the one that kind of jerks the market around. If we can get back up over the 200, that'll look good. If not, probably looks like they're going to move to the right and hold the lower ground, setting up a bear flag inside of a bullish chart. All right, so we'll see what happens with that. That's FNGU. All right, let's go take a look at a few sectors. First sector we'll take a look at, SMH. Okay, SMH kind of looking like the rest of the market with bearish engulfing. Still up over that all-time high anchored VWAP. Just need an uptrend. Making higher lows and higher highs, okay? It is still in an uptrend. We just need a smaller time frame uptrend. Okay, so there's SMH. Still bullish. XLK. Okay, XLK, all-time high anchored VWAP. Price is up over it. Just looking for the smaller time frame uptrend. Didn't get it yesterday, but you can see we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bullish days in a row. It's a nice rising price action over the all-time high anchored VWAP, indicating money is coming into technology. Okay, so there's XLK. Price action is still making higher highs and, higher lows and higher highs. Still in an uptrend here. XLK, SMH still in an uptrend. All of the Fab 5 still in uptrends. Let's take a look at XLI. XLI made a brand new all-time high yesterday. Had a little meltdown, kind of bearish engulfing, but it did start the day up here at the highs, making another new all-time high. You can see price action up over the prior high anchored VWAP and making higher highs. That's in an uptrend. It's making new all-time highs. Okay, higher low, higher high, making new all-time highs. Definitely an uptrend there. XLU. XLU making higher lows and higher highs. It's in an uptrend. Price action, you can see we had a little pullback here, and now price action right back up here near the highs. There's the all-time high for XLU. That's about 10 days ago right there. Let's take a look at XLF. XLF, believe it or not, yesterday, also right alongside XLI, these are our financials, put in a new all-time high for XLF. Okay. Price action, higher high, higher low, closing over a bullish trap over the rising 17 EMA. Here's our prior all-time high. Price action is rising up over the prior all-time high anchored VWAP. That is a sign of bullishness. It's a sign of money coming into the financial sector. Okay, there's XLF. Let's take a look at XRT. Okay, XRT, this is our retail sector. Let me just say, Amazon had a really nice day yesterday. In spite of the market selling off, Amazon did not. Might want to keep an eye on that one. All right, so here's XRT. If we look at this on a bigger picture, okay, you can see that what we got here is a move up and holding the higher ground. It's been in about a 10-month hold here, holding this higher ground. The next move would be to the upside like that. All right. What we got so far is an indication that it could be coming soon by making this higher low right there. Okay. In addition to making the higher low, you can see price action is making higher highs and higher highs and higher lows, closing over a bullish trap over the 17 EMA, which is kind of wavy through here. But I do like that higher high. I like the midpoint holding here, right through there. See that quad lines of this pullback, midpoint's kind of holding there. I like that. Got a double bottom, maybe even a triple bottom there. All right, you can see a nice green candle starting off the day for the retail sector. So keep an eye on Amazon, maybe a couple other retailers in there. Let's just go take a peek real quick, see who's doing well this morning. Let's do percentage change and DBI. All right, that's designer brands doing well this morning. All right, coming off of a downtrend. Not a big fan of that one. Like to find something that's already in an uptrend. That one's coming off a downtrend. Not a big fan of that one. Not a big fan of that one. Not a big fan of that one. So all the big movers seem to be coming off of downtrends. I'm looking at these red 17 EMAs right through there. Like to find something with an uptrend that's moving higher. Here we go. This one right here, Price Mart, looking really nice there. See that uptrend and popping off over this, breaking out right through there. Price Mart, that would be a nice one to keep an eye on, as well as Amazon. AAP, not liking it. Best Buy, do like that bull flag right here. Okay, some move up and then holding the higher ground. Got a little higher low right there. Just need to break out through this area right through here. All right, like to break out right through the top of those wicks. See these wicks here? That peak there, like to break out right over this line here, about 100. So it's kind of struggling with the 100 level. You can see right there from right now. And it's looking good. Nice. I like the consolidation over prior consolidation. That's a bullish sign. Okay, whenever you see consolidation over prior consolidation, that's bullish. So there's BBY looking good this morning. Just look for that 10-minute uptrend on that one. All right, let's go take a look. We just looked at that. Let's take a look at, let's look at the transports. We didn't finish up with our sectors. Okay, so here's the transports. Yesterday's price action, higher low, higher high. That was a new all-time high for the transports right up there. See that? It's a new all-time high for the transports. So we got a new all-time high in the financials, the industrials, and the transports. You know retail is coming soon, okay? Won't be an all-time high for probably 6 months, but I think these Black Friday results, if we get some good reports on Black Friday, we could see retail really take off. But anyway, there's IYT putting in a new all-time high, higher low, higher high. This is the anchored VWAP. This is the all-time high anchored VWAP right there. It's the blue line. You have an uptrend over the all-time high anchored VWAP. Money is flowing into the market. Got a red candle today. Keep an eye on that one, all right? Nonetheless, doing really well. So we got all of the sectors pretty much in uptrends except for the retail, which is in a giant bull flag. But on the daily chart, it just has not made, all right, a higher high yet. It's been up here a couple of times, once, twice, 3 times, but hasn't been able to close the deal. All right, so, but I do see a higher low here. I think a higher high is coming soon, probably by, I got to say, Thanksgiving. So there's XRT. All right, let's take a look at silver and gold. I said silver and gold were in uptrends, and they are making higher lows and higher highs. Okay, so this is in an uptrend. Got another higher low here. Pressure on the bulls to make the higher high. Okay, this is the 2024 high right there. Price action is up above it. That's a bullish sign. Just need an uptrend in silver. All right. On the smaller time frame, maybe on the 2-hour chart. Just now starting a 2-hour uptrend right through there. Very, very faint, but you can see it over the all-time high anchored VWAP, or the 2024, which is a 3-year high anchored VWAP right there. So got that uptrend coming in silver. I'd be interested in that. Anything with a breakout over, well, let's just say if it got up over 29, if it got anywhere up over 29.25. All right, see where that red candle is? If it wipes out that red candle, I'd be interested in silver. up here. So there's silver on the daily chart right here. You can see price action, higher low, higher high, closing over a bullish trap or a bullish cross over the 17 EMA. Silver's in an uptrend, silver's bullish. Gold making, all right, making higher lows and higher highs, another higher low, looking for higher high. This is an all-time high right here for GLD. You can see price action is coming up there today. This is yesterday's candle. You can see got a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, closing over the bullish trap over the 17 EMA. Price action, let's just see if they're already there at a new all-time high. So the high there, 247.37. High here, 247. I don't have my glasses on. 80. All right. So new all-time high in GLD this morning, right now. Okay. So there's an all-time high. So precious metals really looking good. Again, I like silver up over that 29.20 area. Gold already looking good, breaking out to new highs. All right. So let's take a look at USO. USO started a new downtrend because it broke this low right here. Okay, so made a lower high and a lower low, starts a downtrend. USO, lower high, lower low, closing underneath a bearish trap underneath the 17 EMA. Okay, USO was in a nice uptrend. They just lost it. Okay, UNG. UNG is in an uptrend, but it does not know it. All right. UNG is in an uptrend because it's making higher highs, higher lows, and higher highs. Okay, price action, inside day yesterday, closing under a bearish trap under the 17 EMA. Okay, looked like more melting down today. All right, so there's UNG. All right, so this is an all-time low right here for UNG. I hope they don't find the need to come revisit that, but we're getting close. We're a buck and a half away right now. All right, so there's UNG, still in an uptrend, just does not know it yet. Let's take a look at our our economic package. All right, so here's the dollar. All right, dollar was in a downtrend coming right through here. All right, dollar was in a downtrend shooting through there. All right, now it's in an uptrend because we took out this high right here. All right, and yesterday we closed right around the 103.25 area. I do not want to see this break this high. I don't want to see that at all. I'd like to see them turn around, come back down, and retest this bottom and fail at it too. All right, and just fall through. That's what I'd like to see. I don't know if I'll get it, but that's what I want. All right, so there's US dollar in an uptrend with an igniting rally there. All right, we'll see if they get follow through. Looks like they're getting the follow through right here. All right, so we got a big move at the biggest candle at the end of the move here. Then you got a 3 candle exclamation point or a 3 move exclamation point. Hopefully that ends it, and then they come back down. We'll see what happens. Dollar in an uptrend right now. All right, let's take a look at economic calendar. All right, and for our economic calendar today, we got MBA mortgage applications at 7, so they already came out. Import-export prices at 8:30. Treasury buyback announcements at 11. Results at 2. Tomorrow, we got a lot of data coming in tomorrow, but I got to say, not much of it is going to matter. Jobless claims come in at 8:30. Okay, we're in a seasonal market. This is a holiday season coming in. There will be a lot of hiring coming into this holiday season. Does not matter what the jobs market reports. Even if we go through 100% unemployment, they're all going to be hiring for the holiday season. Okay, it just won't happen. It's not going to matter. Retail sales waiting on Black Friday, so that's not going to matter. 8:30, that's coming in. Philly Fed Manufacturing Index, 8:30. We got the transports, making new all-time highs. That's not going to matter, as well as industrial sector making new all-time highs. So that's not going to matter. None of this is really going to matter. Industrial production, again, industrial sector making new all-time highs. That's coming out at 9:15, so that's not going to matter. Business inventories coming in at 10. Again, transport's at an all-time high. Industrials at an all-time high. Housing market comes out at 10. Natural gas report at 10:30. Petroleum report at 11. Okay, so really it does not matter. It does not matter how poorly these Thursday results come in. All right, it's not going to phase the markets at all. They're in bull mode right now, and they're bullish until they're not. All right, we got a red candle yesterday. We're going to look for follow through today. All right, this economic calendar has left it wide open for the bulls to score a touchdown if they choose to do so, and I'm talking about SPY 600. All right, so housing starts and permits come out at 8:30 on Fridays. Got some Fed speakers, but none of them are Mr. Powell. All right, so that's it for the economic calendar. The economic calendar has left it wide open for the bulls. All right, there's nothing here that's really going to matter. All right, earnings reports. All right, who do we got? ASML. Well, they leaked their reports yesterday, so they've already reported their $330 billion. Abbott Labs, they're going to report this morning. $202 billion. Prologis, $111 billion. $72 billion for another financials. CSX, I think that's railways, $67 billion. All right. All these combined, they could move the markets around. Not like big tech can, though. All right, so here's Thursday, Taiwan Semiconductor, almost $1 trillion worth of market cap there in Taiwan Semi. They're going to report tomorrow morning at the open. Netflix, $310 billion. They're going to report at the open tomorrow. Morgan Stanley, another financial, they're going to report tomorrow morning, $178 billion. Intuitive Surgical Devices, there's $172 billion. They're going to report in the afternoon or in the evening. Elevance Health, $116 billion in the morning, and Marsh McClellan, $110 billion. Blackstone, another financial, $110 billion. Infosys, $95 billion. A whole lot of market cap reporting tomorrow. Almost $1 trillion wrapped up in one of those companies, and that's going to be on the tech shoulders and the semiconductor shoulders. So we'll have to see how that does tomorrow morning. Friday, what do we got? Procter & Gamble, $402 billion. It's consumer defense, another financial, $196 billion for American Express. Progressive, there's insurance, $148 billion. They're going to report if they can find their P&L. Schlumberger, they're going to report tomorrow. The rest of them, some financials, Regions, Fifth Third, Allied Financial, Comerica. Okay, some more financials are going to report on Friday. On Monday, what do we got? SAP, $266 billion. All right, they're going to report in the afternoon. Got another financial looking for the P&L. Nucor, there's some steel, all right, or metals, not precious metals, but regular industrial metals, $36 billion. Okay, again, none of these are really going to matter they're just too small to matter, all right, to really move the markets. It's the ones like SAP and Adobe and Infosys, Procter & Gamble, these big ones like that. They can get a hold of the market and move price action in one direction or the other. All right, so we did that. Max Payne, let's see what Max Payne's going to be for today, and we'll wrap this up. All right, Max Payne supposedly is 580, and we got 1.5 puts to every call. Those are the puts and calls that expired today. All right, I want to thank everyone for being here with me this morning. I want to thank everybody out there in Digital Land. Thank you, John Fox. Appreciate everybody being here. Let's look for the follow through today. Remember where the pivot is. Above it were bulls, below it were bears. Max Payne's 580. I think they're pretty close to it right now. I can see them sitting on 580.25, and looks like they're kind of they're either moving up or down here. If I can just open this up, and they had a pullback. All right, so we'll see where they want to go this morning. Thanks, Jordo. Thanks, Brad. Appreciate it. All right, I'll be back in 45 minutes, and we'll open up the market, see if we can find a nice uptrend, hopefully to play to the upside. We'll see what happens.